with all that being said, what do? Well, like I said, if you're just listening to the music and you just have it in the background, just use DMCA allowed or DMCA cleared music, copyright free music, royalty free music. Use that type of music. And we're going to talk about where to find that music, because there's a lot of places where people are using it and they should not be using it. And one of these places is going to surprise you. You like that? I did a little thing. I did a thing. While we can't change the DMCA as of right now, how do we play within that? What is the first thing that you should do? Well, let me show you the first thing you should not do. This is the first thing you should not do. You should not go to YouTube and type in DMCA music, royalty-free music, copyright-free music. You should not do that. Why should you not do that? You have no way to vet any of this. No way to vet. There's no way that you are going to go through 12 hours of music on here and make sure that every single track is copyright free or DMCA cleared. There's no way. Now, could you contact the Relaxed Movement? I mean, if we open up the Relaxed Movement here, they say that they focus on two main things: to make DMCA free music for all you Twitch streamers out there to use. Sure. That's awesome. So you could take that extra step just to make sure that these individuals are on the up and up. Chill Hop Music has a verified check mark, but it doesn't necessarily mean that Chill Hop Music Radio, this particular station right here, is DMCA cleared and copyright free. Doesn't mean that whatsoever. So this is all Wild West here. All Wild West. So I highly recommend you don't do that. There's a few sites that you can go to. So Pretzel Rocks is one of them. Epidemic Sound is another. And the last one that I'm going to bring up is Stream Beats. So let's talk about all these. All right, we're going to talk about all these services that you can use in your streams, and theoretically, you could also use these on any other platform that you're uploading your content to. So Pretzel Rocks, it's by Song Trader. Again, the concept is the same. You have over 400,000 Twitch saved tracks, over 10,000 YouTube saved tracks, a bunch of hours of music, and new tracks added weekly. That's awesome. In fact, it's so awesome that they have it listed here as 100% awesomeness. That's how awesome they are. Now, there is pricing, however. So you have three options. You can go with free, which most of you will probably go with the free ones. You can go with the $15 a month or the $25 a month. Now, with each additional tier, you're going to get more tracks. So the premium, you get 55 curated stations. With the pro, you get over 5,000 downloadable tracks. With the free and premium, you can't download tracks from Pretzel Rocks. So it's pretty clear here what the most popular one is going to be. It's going to be the premium one. It's right there in the middle. So this is one of those options for you. Not bad. The next one I want to bring up for you folks is something called Epidemic Sound. This is another extremely popular service. And with this one, you don't really have a free tier. You have a free trial, but not a free tier. So you have 30 days for free, and then after that, you can either go with the personal subscription or the commercial subscription. So here are the different options here. So personal, for $10 a month, or you can pay a whole year in advance. This will cover music that is good for TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, obviously. You can add one channel per platform, and it includes monetization in some form or fashion, and then, of course, the access to the mobile app. Now, we're in a similar streaming music war akin to, do I go with Google Music, or I guess now it's YouTube Music, or do I go with Spotify or Apple Music? Which one do I go with? It kind of depends on you. If you have a particular brand or particular artist that you like, and you know that they're uploading their songs only to Epidemic Sound or only Pretzel Rock, then you know which direction that you want to go. If you're not beholden to any particular indie artist or any band or anybody, there's one website and one service that I highly recommend that you take a look at, and that is Streambeats. If you follow this channel before, you've probably heard of Streambeats in the past. Full disclosure, I am not a paid sponsor or anything by any means of any of these services. I think all these services are wonderful in their own right. I personally use Streambeats, and there are three main reasons why I do that. One, the service was created by a streamer. He streamed on Twitch. He was a partner on Twitch for many years. He now streams on YouTube and continues to offer up weekly, if not bi-weekly, tips and tricks on how to improve your stream, whether it be related to gear or OBS plugins, things like that. So I like to promote a service that was made from the ground up by somebody that has gone through the struggles that we as streamers are all going through. The second thing is how I get the music, how I get these tracks. So I can either go directly to streambeats.com and listen to these tracks right from the website. I don't have to download anything. I just choose an album, and boom, it's just gonna play. But then down here, as you can see at the bottom, you can either go through Spotify, you can go through Apple Music, or you can go through Amazon Music. The other reason why I recommend doing it this way is because if you don't have a paid subscription to Apple Music, to Amazon, to Spotify, you're gonna get ads. So every once in a while, you'll be listening to some drum and bass, maybe from one of their albums of like Sus or Insomnia. Great albums, by the way. Again, you've probably heard them here on this channel. I've kind of gone through all these different albums that they offer. But if you're doing it with the free service from Spotify, 3 or 4 songs in, you're going to get some sort of ad for, I don't know, insurance. And, it's not the worst thing in the world, but of course it does it's a little jarring that there's an ad in the background. I can't really hear it, but is that an ad for audible.com? Is that your ad? Oh, it's not your ad. You're not rolling an ad for us. You're getting an ad rolled for you. So it's just a little bit jarring. So you can either listen to it this way. You can listen to it through the premium version of those streaming services that I mentioned. I personally use Spotify. And then the last thing, if you don't want to worry about the stream whatsoever, you can go to this create folder and then download the tracks. Here's the great thing. Did you guys notice any login anywhere? Any login? Like, do you have to log in with your info? Let's go to the download tracks. Do you have to log in? I mean, you do have to have a Google account. Most of us have a Google account. We can go to EDM, go to the stage album, and we just like right click and download. And that's it. Now I have that song directly listed on my computer. And if I wanted to use that song for a future video for any reason, I'll always have it. Earlier I said there is one place where you can get DMCA cleared, copyright free music, and I highly recommend that you don't do it. And it's kind of a twofold answer. The first answer is Twitch's own soundtrack. Twitch recently, or about a year ago, they wanted to offer their own way of providing background music for streams here on Twitch. They named it Soundtrack, and I think it was like $5 a month. It was very inexpensive, or maybe if you're a Prime user, you get like a couple of months for free. I forget the logistics of it, but it was one of those. It seemed like a really great idea because now I don't have to worry about having Spotify running, or I don't have to worry about downloaded tracks. It's all integrated within Twitch, and Twitch just does it all for me. It sounds great, right? Well, wrong. Because what happened is that, unfortunately, a number of the tracks that Twitch themselves uploaded to their own soundtrack did have copyright, did get notification for DMCA takedown, and multiple people were hit with mutes or outright strikes. This is coming from Twitch. That should not be a thing. That should not have happened. You can't promote a service saying, hey, you're going to be free from copyright strikes. You never ever have to worry about getting muted or anything, or us muting you live. You never have to worry about that. And then it actually happening to people using and paying for the service. That's just not right. Now, this was about a year ago. Have they fixed it since then? I don't know. I have no idea. I know some people that were using it and recently got hit with the DMCA takedown notice. So I don't think they have fixed it yet. I think it is still an ongoing issue for people. So I hope, for Twitch's sake, I hope they figure it out. Because if there is a way just for plug and play for a brand new Twitch streamer that just has to check the box of, this is where my logo goes, this is what my About Me page is, and yes, I want to use your music that you provide me for a low cost of $5 a month. That makes it easy for me. I would love that. I would love to be able to recommend that. But for right now, I can't. And by extension, I cannot recommend Amazon Music's DMCA cleared and copyright free playlist. Now, there's a few of these playlists, and they're not just on Amazon. They're also on Spotify. They're also on Apple Music. You cannot vet these. But if you just go to Spotify, for example, type in DMCA free. Who is this? Who is this? Is this just a ripoff of the Stream Beats website, or is this somebody else? I mean, look, they're just 5. I don't even want to play it. There's just 10 tracks here. Their length is just enough to count as a play. I love that. That's very, very tricky of these people. Over 4,900 monthly listeners. But if you ever have a problem and you get hit with the DMC takedown notice, who do you complain to? Because you can't complain to Spotify. You can't complain to Twitch or YouTube. You're using this music. Who is this music that you have an issue with? There's no one to talk to. They're a faceless and nameless group that just put up songs mamby-pamby. Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Oh, I have a problem. Where do I go? Stream Beats. Boom. Copyright claim forms. Every song on the Stream Beats library has individually been approved by YouTube to be safe to monetize. Unfortunately, false claims still happen. So it's not a perfect system, and we know this. If this happens to you, please fill out the form below. That's it. I don't care if you use Stream Beats or not, or background music, or Pretzel Rocks. Any of them. They're all good in their own right. Again, Stream Beats is awesome because it's 100% free. Kind of nice. But if you're going to listen to top 10 songs of 2022, and they're all going to be copyrighted music, and you get hit with some sort of DMCA notification, now you know why. Personally, I like to err on the side of the possibility that it's never going to happen. Personally, I feel like there's no reason to poke the badger, because especially when you're talking about multi-billion-dollar corporations, they're not going to listen to you. They're not going to hear you out. Now, if one of their artists says something, if multiple of their artists say something, and they go in and revamp, amend, and fix the DMCA, and fix and change the wording of what it means for people like you and me, that would be awesome. But again, I don't see that happening anytime soon. And so I hope you're able to find at least some nuggets out there that could maybe make your life a little bit easier, a little bit better for when you're streaming, so you don't have to worry about DMCA takedown notifications or anything like that.